Let Me Kiss Your Face, a Miraculous Ladybug Fanfiction, Part 1. Written and narrated by Mira. Artwork by Runes on Instagram. You can find a link to the artist's Instagram in the description box, as well as a link to this artwork. Go make sure to give the artist a like and a follow if you have Instagram. Bonus points if you comment. If you're new around here, this channel narrates fanfiction in an audiobook format so that you can listen to the fanfiction of your favorite characters, whether you're in the car, driving, cleaning your room, you're dyslexic, English is your second language, what have you. So many purposes, all available in this narrated fanfiction channel, also known as Podfix or Audiofic. If you'd like more Miraculous Ladybug fanfiction, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to stay up to date for new and upcoming fanfiction. If you're still listening, comment Intro Squad. Now then, Let Me Kiss Your Face, Part 1. Adrian Agreste as Cat Noir. Of all the surprising events that could have happened tonight, kissing Marinette Dupang Chang was not on the list. Adrian liked her well enough, but he wasn't Adrian right now. Oh no. Marinette had marched right up to him, yelled, "Let me kiss your face!" and planted her lips on his, while he was Cat Noir. Sure, he might find some sense in Marinette kissing Adrian, but he couldn't figure out why she was kissing Cat. Had her feelings for him resurfaced? She was a nice girl, and he'd hate to turn her down, but whoa! The world spun, and Cat realized she'd flipped him on his back, still kissing him, only now it was as though she was the lead in a ballroom dance. And just like a ballroom dance, all eyes were on them. He was pretty sure he heard some cheering, too. Princess? Cat sputtered when their lips broke apart. What on? Cat got cut off again by another kiss, feeling his body weight shift as she pulled him back up. I owe you one, Marinette yelled, running away with a wave. Cat instinctively brought a hand up to wave back before clenching it into a fist. People were laughing and jeering, but if he'd been a woman, their reactions would be entirely different. What a double standard. Cat retreated to his bedroom, funneling through the lady blog as Adrian on his desktop, looking for a reason why Marinette would do such a thing. That wasn't like her. She stuttered whenever he was around, so surely she wasn't comfortable around guys. But he'd never seen her so suave like that. It was definitely, she got his attention. That's for sure. But why? Was it a dare? A weird kiss a superhero challenge going around? He didn't know, but knew he wouldn't sleep until he found out. Okay. That makes him sound desperate. What Adrian meant by that was he wouldn't be able to sleep until he found out, because it would keep him up. And, untrue to his luck, he knew where to find her. With his mask on, Cat Noir stalked his way to the Dupang Chang bakery, scaring Marinette a yard into the air when he plopped next to her on the balcony. Hey, he said, face smug. Let me kiss your face. Marinette turned pink and used her magazine as a face shield. It was odd to see his face staring back at him on the cover, but whatever. No one had recognized him yet. Hi. Her voice came out squeamish, true to her multi-mouse identity. Hi, he replied, waiting to see if she'd explain or if he'd have to seduce it out of her. What are you doing here? What, can't a guy visit the girl who shared such an intimate moment on the same day? Marinette's face was all but hidden behind her magazine. That was, well, did Alia have something to do with it? What? She peeked out from the magazine. Alia? Doesn't she? No? Huh. Then why did she kiss him? Then why did you kiss me? That was... You've got some dramatic flair, too. Who knew the baker's daughter could take a man in such a spin? Ooh, he'd better stop teasing. Marinette was nearly sputtering at this point, beet red and unable to make eye contact. Practice, she blurted out. Practice? Yes? You assaulted me for practice. Assaulted? She made eye contact for a brief moment before looking away, throwing her head in her hands. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Cat leaned on the balcony. He didn't mind the kisses, but he could tell there was more to this story than meets the eye. It was clear she was looking for an answer. Checking to see if I had feelings. Checking for feelings? For whom? For you. Me? He laughed. We barely know each other. Marinette made a face he couldn't place and nodded. I suppose we don't. So who was it a test run actually for? You've got a date you'd like to impress? It's not like I was practicing my kissing skills. Oh, you don't need practice. You're a great kisser. I am? The remark startled her. Oh, good. So, who did you assault my lips for? Marinette looked at him sheepishly. Adrian Agreste. Adrian Agreste? He's my classmate. Adrian Agreste? Yeah, you've seen him at my school before, right? You like Adrian Agreste? Yes? Is that a bad thing? Adrian Agreste, Cat muttered to himself. Now it was his turn to blank out mentally. Anyway, you and I have kissed before, so I just wanted to check if... Marinette cut herself off as Cat's eyebrows shot up. We've kissed before? Yeah. She shifted uncomfortably. During an Akuma fight. I'm not surprised you don't remember, with the lucky charm and all that. What victim? This was bewildering information. Marinette trailed off. Dark Cupid? Dark Cupid, he repeated. That long ago? So, I wanted to make sure of my feelings, you know? I thought you liked Adrian. Potato, potato, but she didn't need to know that. He'd think about that tidbit of information later. Yeah, I do. So, kissing another guy is your way of affirming that? Well... She looked anywhere but at him. I might also like you too? Too? Yes? Cat held the silence before feeling a smile grow on his face. Huh. Someone did it. Someone fell for him with and without the mask, without knowing they were the same person. And of all people, Marinette? The class's everyday ladybug? He felt his face grow hot despite the smile on it. Well, are you open to exploring these feelings? Cat asked. Huh? Marinette made direct eye contact with him and held it for the first time during this conversation. "But you like Ladybug!" "And you like Adrian." That was enough to get her to stop talking. "What do you mean by exploring?" "Just testing the water for, say, a few weeks. What do you think?" Marinette mulled it over. "But we don't tell anyone." "Not if you don't want to." "Okay." She took less time with the idea than he thought she would. "Great. See you tomorrow?" "Sure." "Cool." "Yep." Cat turned to leave, but got struck with an idea. "One last thing," he said, turning back and stepping up to Marinette. "Yes?" "Let me kiss your face." Brushing her bangs back before she could protest, Cat planted a peck on her forehead, smiling to himself as he leaned back and away from his action. She quickly covered where his lips touched with her hand, blushing like a palette from Sephora. Cat left before she could change her mind, unsure how to label the feeling in his chest. Marinette liked him. He could work with that. Thank you so much for listening. Part 2 is on the way. If you liked this story so far, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to stay notified for when the next part of this story and other MariChat and Miraculous Ladybug fanfictions come out. I will catch you in the next one. If you're still listening, comment, "He could work with that," in the comments section. I'll catch you next time.